Hello everybody, this is Chris Master 4 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie post-commentary, because you know why? I forgot to record the audio. Or rather, my audio got corrupted in like the first however many minutes. So I'm going to speak over this. In the last episode, we started the game. We got some story about Banjo and Kazooie and Tootie and Bottles, and we're gonna get Jinjo. I hope you're okay with that. This, I don't know what happened. I mean, I was talking about some things, and I actually didn't look ahead to see if I talked about it later. But I guess I could talk about it soon. But first of all, we're going to talk about this level, just briefly. Oh, we're talking about the ability, the stuff on the right. The collectibles there. The note, the egg, the red feather, the gold feather, the skull head, and the jiggy note. Or the jiggy piece. The notes, there's 100 of them in each level. Collect them all, and they will all save, even if you die. The red feathers, don't worry about. The eggs, don't worry about. The gold feathers, also don't worry about yet. The Mumbo face, we'll get to that later. And obviously, you've seen the jiggy before. So, with these Jinjos, there's 5 of them in each level, and if you get them all, you get a jiggy for it. So that's more incentive to collect things, and here's me trying to get the notes and struggling a bit. So hope you enjoy that, because the controls are fun. Because I'm so used to Banjo-Tooie's water controls, which, spoilers, they're better. Oh, there, and then I see the notes up the corner of my eye, and then I'm not gonna go get them. So I was talking about this Kickstarter, which most of you should know by now, and it's pertinent when talking about this game, in my opinion. It's a project called Yooka-Laylee, and it was made by the people who made Banjo-Kazooie, or at least X-Rare people that, you know, that made this game originally, and they concepted a brand new third-person collectathon game with new characters, and I actually backed to the project. I witnessed the project skyrocket. I mean, I didn't know anything about it until that one JonTron video about his update. Then I went to the project page and I see that it's like at 300,000, and then I see it just skyrocket to like 600,000, and then freaking £1 million. Just it was just amazing how quickly that it just like boomed. But anyway, regardless of that, I went to go get some a new ability, and I went to go get the jiggy. If you get a jiggy and in a level, you'll see this animation a lot. I said that the last time, so I'm gonna say it again. This is sort of something that you're gonna hear or watch, I guess. And then Bottles is like, oh, you can ready to leave the world, you can go leave. So I'm actually gonna talk to Bottles and learn about a new move as soon as I actually go over to him and get the new move. It's called the Talon Trot. It's basically sort of like a fast walk, and you can walk on ledges. And he's gonna continue talking about that while I continue talking about Project Yooka-Laylee. Just a tad. If you guys want to go check the Kickstarter, I might link it in the description. But the Kickstarter had like reached all of its stretch goals on day 1. On day 1, it reached like 1.2 million on day 1, and 1.2 million was reached on day 1. On the second day, it reached like another 200,000 pounds, which is roughly like 1 million pounds is roughly like $2 million just for this game, and that is quite amazing, in my opinion. So yeah, and I'm just going to go on the walls and collect the rest of these as I continue talking about Project Yooka-Laylee. They had goals such as like multiplayer, co-op, cooperative and competitive play. They had I think one of them was like 1.2 million for a Let's Play. And their recent stretch goal at this time, which is different than when I recorded it, I think it's at 448,000 something pounds, and at 1.5 million pounds. So if they get $3 million they're basically going to get a whole orchestrated soundtrack, which I think will be a cool addition to the game. So, you should go check it out. Even if you don't have enough money to back it, I think $10 gets you the game on Steam for free, $10 gets you the game on Steam, and I think $15 gets you the game on console. One of their stretch goals was they're going to have the game on Steam and then go to consoles later. But since they reached their stretch goal, I think of like 800,000 or whatever, they were going to port it to all the consoles on day one. So that will be great for when that comes out. And might I tell you, first of all, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get some fruit to sit on the Switches. But, hey, you know, I was going to say initially that I completely forgot, it slipped my mind. Their initial goal was $175,000. And they said that they had enough, they had wired their money cleverly in order to, you know, make the game even if they didn't reach their funding goal, which I think is a smart idea. Gladly they didn't need it because they immediately reached their goal upon the release of the game, or upon the release of the Kickstarter project, I believe, and it just kept rising and rising and rising and rising, and I witnessed it. I kept some tabs on it as it was going, and I'm like, dang, this is an amazing game, and this Kickstarter has just, it reached $1 million on day one. Sorry, $2 million on day one. That's even better. Oh man, but yeah, I'm getting close to when the commentary actually comes back, and the music too. I might be using different music, so I'm not using it right now as I'm post-recording. But this is basically an egg throw, and I think this is about the time where I realized that my headphones were in and didn't record any of the audio from the game. So yeah, in a while it should go back to regular commentary. So I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Hope this worked. Thing, because God forbid I remember to do something right. So if the audio is off, I apologize. Okay, so enough about that. It's been 7 minutes. So what Bottles is explaining is the ability to move and shoot eggs. And we get 50. So if you crouch and you press Y or the up, then you can shoot eggs out. You shoot 3 at a time. Or if you press B, Kazooie poops out eggs that you can get back. Or sharks them out, whatever. So here, let's hit this guy, run away, and he's gonna throw something at us. Go get, oh. Oh right, he throws multiple ones. Come on. Come on. Here's a, oh. I'm supposed to keep hitting him with eggs, I know that. And we're gonna get another ability that's similar to a Mario game, but we'll get that later. There we go. Baby Conga, Big Bear Prize. So, if you're not speedrunning, you don't have to use the freaking thing, but I'm just gonna take what I can get, and I'm glad I was able to get this. And yet he's still going after. So there's a skull item that we saw, and we're going to obtain it right now, if you don't mind. And it, Mumbo token used for Mumbo's magic. This is also a switch. We can't do anything with it yet because I forgot to get the ability that I said I was just gonna go get. That's like sort of like Mario. So I'm gonna do that right now. It's passed up this hill. It's also up the branches. We passed by it on our way here. I probably could have gotten that and gone full circle and not wasted any time. But again, I'm not speedrunning. There's also all these notes here that I could get. But I think, actually no, I'll get them now, just because they're here. And I'm gonna forget them otherwise. I'm gonna forget them if I forget. Yeah, that's logic sense. My dog is sleeping right in front of me. Oh, lazy. So yeah, these are Mumbo tokens. We'll get to what they do later, like real soon. If you use the right stick, you can move the camera. I'm sure Bottles has explained that at one point, and I just forgot to, mention it. If you push up, you can zoom in. If you push down, you can zoom out when you're not on a hill, as I am right now. So yeah. We got this. You press Y to go to first person view, which you can use the right stick to move. I believe in this version you can actually switch the axis of where... Can't you switch the axis? You can't. I think in the sequel you can. No matter. Not that important anyway. So what's really important is here. You see all these notes? I'm gonna get them later. So that guy I'm gonna also get later. But let's go right into the Mumbo. Wait, I see a Jiggy. Can't go without noticing that, even though I didn't really see it. Also, pay good attention to the feathers there, as they will have no bearing on Mumbo at all. Hi, Mumbo. Me, Mumbo, best summon in all game. Can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered Friend.
Watch it, Hunt Boy.
Mumbo's magic token is by which 5 tokens and Mumbo help. Banjo not got enough tokens for Mumbo's magic. Look inside, bring more. Yeah, we need 5. I came in for the notes, because I have a lot of notes and I'd like to get all of them in this land. Okay, that's not a good idea. I want to also get this. Isn't there a Jinjo here? I want to say there is, but I could be wrong. It could just be eggs. Yeah, it's just eggs. I thought there was a Jinjo here. Later on, though, they will start hiding Jinjos in those things. Here's a honey thing. Where's Bottles? I need to talk to him. Here he is. So now we're gonna get a ground pound move, the Beak Buster. So, yep, it's a ground pound move. Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Yeah, we will. So, it's just like you think it is. And you can use that combo a lot. And we're almost done with notes. Almost. With some eggs. You will give me an egg. Here's an enemy that I completely forgot about. There's a Jinjo in one of these, and there's a Jiggy in one of these. I remember that much. Here's the Jinjo. And we get a Jiggy for getting all the Jinjos. If I could see myself, that'd be great, camera. And oh, one up. Here's the Jiggy. There's also this thing right here, which the Juju. I'm gonna hit this many times. Sorry, one more time. You can see what's up there. Get up there. Sometimes you can use the, oh yeah, I got a 1-up by the way. I still haven't gone back to frickin' Mumbo's whatever, Spiral Mountain to get the other thing that I was gonna get. Because I know there's a missing thing there. Because I'm supposed to have 2, there's 2 honeycomb pieces in each world as well. And there's 6 in the first level. Fall damage, I forgot, it's a 3D platformer. I'm not done yet. There's still the cricket curve. The cricket curve! There's also this. There's a Jiggy right over here. Or one of those other things. So, I'm gonna go into the... Actually, no, I need more mobile tokens. So, but there's... How many do I have? I have 3. So, there's 1 in there. Where else haven't I gone yet? because that's the only other place I need to go. But I know there's other... Oh, by the way, since we have the ground pound move, I know I'm kind of going backwards here. I know I'm kind of going a little bit backwards, but trust me, it's all leading somewhere. You can also stop yourself, like I said. You can't really... Okay. Alright. Come on. You can do this, Banj. You can do this, Banjab and Kazub. Banjab and Kazub. Pound this, and there's going to be an overworld thing there. I believe there's 10 overworld jiggies, since there's 9 worlds, I believe. And the first one that we got, so there's going to make 10. There's just a lot of clever thinking throughout this game. I really hope to God that there's 2 in here, but I know that they gave you more than you need. Maybe I didn't check underwater good enough, because I'm sure that there's stuff underwater. Yeah, there's a Mumbo token here, I know that, but that only makes 4. So it's probably underwater then, if I haven't checked thoroughly enough. It might be underwater. I remember, is it underwater? It doesn't look like it, not from this angle. Let's go, backtrack. I mean, I know we went through the entire level, but there's still something. Because I know they give you, they don't give, I think they either give you just enough or a little more than enough to this level, because I mean, it is the first level. Then again, I've been going all over the place. I might have forgotten something obvious. Oh, wait, I think I just remembered. Where I got the talent shot, I never really went around to the back. Because I think that's where one of them is. I could be completely mistaken, assuming, because there's eggs here too. I'm right, it is back here. So now we have 5, so they do give you just enough. In the later levels, there's some levels that don't even use Mumbo, but there's also some levels that will give you either more or less than this level will give you. So that, just to give you an idea, try to collect as many as you can. You will always have more than enough, because I think the amount of max Mumbo tokens you can get is more than the amount that you need. Because I think you need like 30 and the game uses like 50 or something like that, but anyway. That's plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press X to see my name Mumbo Dumbo move or whatever. So with the power of Mumbology, the study of Mumbo, we can turn into Cricket Banjo. Or whatever. Termite. Small but not bad for first though. Mumbo practice needed. You'll get all the practice you need later. Especially with all the other crazy things that we turn into. I swear. There's a lot of crazy things that we can turn into. Especially, actually, never mind. I'm thinking of the next game too. What am I doing? Oh, right. Termite Cave. This is great. I also love the yes, I love the my stammering is the best. I love the switch to music, like how it slowly fades from one style of song to another, and I got lag. You move. Why is the game slowing down? Yeah, I found all the notes. I found all the jiggies. I found all the Jinjos. Sorry, they're on the bottom. I found all the honeycomb pieces, and I found all the notes. I already said that. And there's something at the very top. Once we get the last jiggy, then we're outie 5,000 with this world. And once we leave, actually, we need to be able to, I'm going to show you something real cool afterwards. So yeah. Usually, if you stand with banjo, like actual banjos, you'll do a cool little dance, which we'll get to see in later levels. And then there's one level that's really obnoxious, but yeah, you can leave this area as a bug, and you'll appear in the overworld. However, if you, and this is actually how you get slowdown. This is actually how you get the
the jiggy here. So yeah, if you go too far, Mumbo's like, magic get weak, animal turn back on magic go. And then if we go far enough, we turn back into Banjo. It's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, we've completed Mumbo's Mountain completely. We never have to go back there ever again. However, there are other areas that are not like that, in which you would need to backtrack because of certain moves that you don't have yet. The game's not going to get that much... Oh, right. Talon Trot. We're going to go over here to this note door. We're going to hit this because health. It's a 50 note door. We have 100. It's the note doors, sealed by Grunty. One of them have powerful spells. We need the amount of notes on the door. I believe the amount of notes that you need is like a little less than 800, maybe 750. I remember that the amount of notes that you need and the amount of notes that you get 900 notes total, I think. And the amount of notes you need is like 750 or something like that. Some crazy, not as large number. Yeah, this is the dance. As Gruntilda was talking. But,
That door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last.
We'll talk about you next time, seeing as we're coming up on time. I'm gonna attack you because I can. Attack Q. There's a thing there we will do later, and there's a thing down there we will also do later. By the way, if, okay, this place doesn't have it. If there's a place that has a scary face on it, then, it's a level. If I'll go back and show in Mumbo's Mountain. We'll do this later, like I said. Next time I'll talk about this. But real quick, if we go back over to Mumbo's Mountain area, whenever there's a level, you will see an angry face. Like that. That'll appear into the level's sort of hub world within the world. Every level has that, to my knowledge. And the sequel, it's a little less of a Mario 64 style thing and more of a Donkey Kong 64 style thing, but details. We could go wherever we want here. However, let's save that for next time on Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. In the next episode, we will continue this game and hopefully go to the next world. See you guys next time.